Blame It On Rio is a romantic comedy film released in 1984, directed by Stanley Donen. The movie stars Michael Caine, Joseph Bologna, and Demi Moore and follows the story of a middle-aged man who falls in love with his best friend's daughter while on vacation in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. With its beautiful tropical setting and comedic moments, Blame It On Rio is a classic 80s comedy with a touch of romance. Victor, an American businessman, and Matthew, a British entrepreneur, are close friends and colleagues working at a corporation in Sao Paulo. Both are facing marital issues, with Victor's wife seeking a divorce and Matthew struggling to understand his wife Karen's decision to take a solo vacation. To escape their marital problems, Victor and Matthew decide to take a vacation in Rio de Janeiro with their teenage children, Nikki, Matthew's 15-year-old daughter, and Jennifer, Victor's 16-year-old daughter. They rent a luxurious vacation home with a stunning view of the city, but their experience is marred by the unfriendly and uncommunicative housekeeper who treats them poorly. Later, while at the beach, Matthew and Victor run into their friends, Peter and Helene, and are mortified to see their daughters, Nikki and Jennifer, sunbathing topless like many of the other women on the beach. After the beach incident, the girls attend a Brazilian wedding while Matthew and Victor go to a bar. Victor gets caught up with a woman named Isabella and Matthew returns to the beach to find the girls. During the wedding celebration, Jennifer and Matthew get caught up in the moment and remove their clothes to join the party in the water. Jennifer kisses Matthew passionately and then runs off to a secluded cove. Matthew chases after her to confront her, but instead, he gets seduced by her and they end up having love. The next morning, while Victor and Nikki are having breakfast, Jennifer teases Matthew as he shaves. He insists they pretend the previous night never happened, but she manages to extract a kiss from him. When Jennifer joins her father and Nikki, she has shaving cream on her face, but claims it's whipped cream. Nikki, who saw Jennifer kiss Matthew the previous night, leaves the table. Matthew becomes increasingly nervous when Jennifer flirts with him in front of her father. That evening, Matthew and Victor are preparing dinner and discussing their daughters. Victor proudly tells Matthew that he has forbidden Jennifer from using birth control pills and that they have a pact that she will inform him before she loses her virginity. Nikki and Jennifer return, and Nikki declines dinner to go out with a boy named Diego. During dinner, Jennifer starts rubbing Matthew's leg under the table. Matthew becomes alarmed when Victor announces that he is seeing Isabella again and that he will be leaving Matthew and Jennifer alone. Matthew tells Jennifer that they must end their affair, but she seduces him again. Afterward, she confides in him that she used to fantasize about being married to him. In the early hours of the morning, Jennifer returns to the room she shares with Nikki, but bumps into Victor, who wonders why she's up so late. When Jennifer asks Nikki if she hates her, Nikki responds that she consumes her father instead. Nikki warns Jennifer that her father has a hard time expressing his emotions. The next day, Jennifer consults a spiritual woman who advises her to make offerings to a goddess and have the object of her affection wear a necklace with a fertility icon. During a beach outing, Jennifer places the necklace around Matthew's neck in hopes of ensuring his love, then asks him to tell Victor about their relationship. However, Matthew insists that the affair is over even though he loves her. The following day, Matthew overhears Jennifer confess to Victor that she had an affair with a married man. Matthew quickly packs and plans to return to Sao Paulo, but Victor begs him to stay to learn the identity of Jennifer's lover. Pretending to help his friend, Matthew takes Jennifer to lunch and she offers him a nude photograph of herself. He refuses the gift, but decides to lie to Victor and tell him that Jennifer would not reveal her lover's identity. Matthew encourages Jennifer to go out with a 19-year-old boy named Bernardo. When the boy brings Jennifer home, she abruptly ends his kiss. Victor, furious and humiliated, confronts Matthew with the truth of his affair with Jennifer. Matthew begs for forgiveness, but Victor is inconsolable. The two men's friendship and the trust of their families are destroyed as they are forced to confront the consequences of their actions. The film ends with Matthew and Nikki leaving Brazil, while Victor stays behind to deal with the aftermath of the scandal. The vacation in Rio de Janeiro, which was supposed to be a time of relaxation and fun, ends in tragedy and heartbreak for all involved. Matthew and Victor's friendship and trust are severely damaged as a result of the affair, and the dynamic within the group is forever changed. Nikki's call to her mother suggests that the consequences of the affair will continue to unfold, potentially involving more people and causing further turmoil. The situation is complicated, and it's not clear if they will be able to repair the damage caused by Matthew's actions. In the following days, the tension between the friends and their families continues to grow. Matthew decides to leave and return to his home in São Paulo, but not before saying goodbye to Jennifer. She expresses her love for him and begs him not to leave, but he tells her that it is for the best. As he packs his bags, Victor and Caine also prepare to leave, leaving Jennifer and Nikki alone in the house. The situation is left unresolved, with the relationships between the characters forever changed by the events that occurred during their stay at the beach house. Matthew's final line of summation is, "You only live once, but it does help if you get to be young twice." This statement likely reflects the fact that Matthew had a second chance at youth and love with Jennifer, but ultimately it led to the end of his marriage and caused turmoil for everyone involved. It also suggests that he realizes the importance of living life to the fullest, but also the consequences that come with it.